Hey guys, how's it going? For anybody who's still a subscriber, you probably know, as far as the gaming community goes, what happened to Billy Game Chaser. Passed away a couple days ago. Anybody who still watches the channel, I haven't been very active very often, but as you know, he was a big factor in the gaming community, especially in the early days. Um, I just want to share some thoughts on that. I started my YouTube channel in 2007, I believe. So I had been around way before that, but he was one of the first video makers that really put an emphasis on high quality production at the time. Because at the time, that was not really a big thing. It was a lot of people in front of cameras talking about their collections. But this was actually made it more people stepped up, and it made it seem like a real actual show. So when I first seen that, I just thought, man, this guy's really creative with the video editing and the amount of production that he puts into it. So getting to see those episodes every month or whatever was just a real treat, especially when it was somebody who's kind of one of us, I guess you could say. It wasn't something that it wasn't somebody on TV who didn't feel as personal, because it wasn't people looking for games. It was somebody looking for games. So because of that, it seemed a little more personal. Just want to preface all this by saying I never met Billy in person, really. I don't believe. I wasn't personal friends with him or any of the Game Chasers. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, and I might have seen him in passing at some point, maybe at Super BitCon, I think, and maybe at Game On Expo at one point. But I never was friendly with them. I don't even know if these guys know I exist. But yeah, I did really enjoy the videos. And what I want to say is that for anybody who sees this, like if Jay happens to see this, or Melvor, or his family, I just want you guys to know, as somebody from an outside perspective who wasn't in the family or in the in the Game Chaser circle, his videos mattered to us as well. As somebody who's not close to you guys, it does matter, because when we're having a crappy day at work, or just bad things have happened in life, it's nice to sit down sometimes and see somebody who has similar passions and interests that we have, and make a video about it, and that can be funny about it, make us laugh, because that matters a lot of times. Laughter helps a lot. And I don't know if he was intentionally trying to be funny, or if that's just how he came across, but it was you guys, the Game Chasers crew, Billy, Jay, Melvor, are funny, whether you mean to be or not. And the big thing is the camaraderie between you all. It's not about the games you find. The games is it's what the mission is about, but it's not what's important. It really isn't. As you can see, you guys have made videos where you didn't find anything hardly, and people still enjoyed it. It's not about what you find. It's about the camaraderie and the adventures that you guys share together. And for somebody personally, I've been game chasing for over 20 years. Of course, it wasn't game chasing at the time. It was you're thrifting, you're hunting for things. But I've always done it by myself, so I don't really have anybody to share that with personally at the time. So to see somebody who can do that and share that adventure and experience with their friends and their brothers and their family is very comforting, to know that people have similar interests and they can share that with one another. My friends, a lot of them moved away, and I don't really have anybody who I can share that experience with, and I really wish I could. And the fact that you guys have each other to do that with, you should cherish that for the ones that that you still do it. And I think Billy did, and I think he did realize that with Jay, that he had somebody that he could share this passion with, his hobby with, whether it be games or toys, hunting for those kinds of things. I also wanted to say that it just shows a lot of character from the last video that you see with Billy, is that he's warning people not to get scammed. with GoFundMe's and things, fake GoFundMe's and things like that. In the last video that this guy makes, he's trying to warn his fans not to get scammed. So that takes a hell of a lot of character to warn us about that kind of thing. That's the kind of last thing that he would say. From the videos that I've watched, from the final videos that show you know, the memories of Billy and all that, a lot of the close people say that he was joking up until the end. And as you can see, one of the final videos where he's saying I can't afford to lose any more of my brain. So I think it just kind of shows what kind of character he has. He's jokingly funny, and at the same time he's trying to look out for our best interest, the viewers, and not get scammed. Again, selfishly, I hope that Jay and his family keep the Game Chasers videos up, because like I said, if I'm having a crappy day or if I'm at work, I will put the full seasons on TV and just kind of binge watch it. And it's comforting to watch you guys just joke around, have fun with your friends, especially if, for me and for people who might not be able to do this on a regular occasion. I do it on a regular occasion, but there's some people who are fans that are disabled. They just don't live in the area to be able to go game hunting, or they don't have friends who are interested in that kind of thing. It's comforting to see somebody, we are living vicariously through you guys, Billy J and the Game Chasers crew. We live vicariously through you because we might not be able to have that opportunity. And in my case, I can do that, but I don't have a lot of people to share that with. So I vicariously live through the camaraderie of you and your brothers and friends. So I kind of feed off of that and vibe off of that as well. So, and it brings a smile to my face. I wanted to say that if, so I hope you guys leave the videos up. If not, I totally understand, and it's you guys' decision on whether you want to leave the videos up or not. But selfishly, I hope you do. That way, because Billy lives on forever through his videos and through you guys, his friends and his family. He lives on forever, and he lives on forever in my memories and the viewers' memories, because we'll always remember that. The guy made a damn movie, so he should be pretty proud, and his family should be proud of him as well, because it seemed like what he wanted to do, he did. It doesn't seem like he went for it, and he succeeded. I just wanted to, if his family or anybody sees this, I just want them to know, and you probably already do know, that it seems like he achieved his goals. He was very creative in everything that he did, and he cared a lot about people. He cared a lot about us, the viewers, by what he said, and the way, from what I understand, the way he treated everybody. And he wasn't too big for anybody, and anybody that wanted to had questions for him about YouTube or any advice as far as video editing or anything like that, it seemed like he was always willing to give advice, experience, and all of any help that he could to anybody. So I just wanted to let his family know that what he did mattered to us, and it wasn't just for entertainment purposes. It wasn't just for something I can watch after work or something like that. It actually mattered to us as the fans. So what he did mattered. It served a purpose other than entertainment. And it will live on with us for as long as I can remember. So I just want to thank you, his family. I want to thank Billy. I want to thank Jay and Melvor and everybody else who was part of the Game Chasers crew. Billy, for creating Game Chasers. So that's something that we, as fans and viewers, had something to watch, that we could live on vicariously through him. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you again for everybody watching. Thank you, Billy, for creating the Game Chasers, and lots of memories that I can remember. Thanks.